Hi guys, Tomlin here. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the good points and the bad points of Titanfall. These are all just my personal opinions, they have no relevance or fact, or you don't even have to listen to me if you don't want to. But these are just my thoughts on what I think of Titanfall so far. First up, I don't think Titanfall has lived up to all the hype that was expected, because for a few reasons. Being, first and foremost, there's not enough weapons, and people like weapons. They might only use one or two of the same weapons and are most overpowered, but people like to have options, and people don't like to be forced into using certain kind of weapons, because on here you've got like one assault rifle, which is the carbine, the other one's pretty useless. You've got one shotgun, like one sniper rifle, which is the DMR, because the other one is just absolutely useless. I mean, it does have its uses, but not really for just chilling, playing with your mates. If you want to sweat it and try hard, use a sniper, you can use the Kraber, but I wouldn't really recommend it, because it is a bit piss poor. But you don't get hit markers with it, so it is a one-shot kill. But like I say, it's just, you're forced into using one or two weapons, and players just don't like that. They like having the variety, the freedom and the choice to pick what weapons they feel are the best. And I can see what the developers have tried doing. They've tried saying, well, look, in COD, here's a gun that is good, here's another gun that is good, and the rest are rubbish. What do all the players use? They always use the good guns. So why do we have to spend the time, the effort, and take up all the memory on the actual game designing weapons that no one's going to use? But you can't do that. You've got to give the players the choice. You've got to give, even if they are going to use the same weapons over and over again, you've got to give players the choice. Next up is customization. I think players thought there was going to be a lot more customization, at least weapon skins. I mean, weapon skins is a fundamental basics of any game these days. I mean, if you don't have weapon skins, I mean, you're pissing in the wind, really, aren't you? You're never going to win many fans unless you've got weapon skins. I mean, you've got the gens, but you don't gain anything for being a gen. You just gain a little patch. I mean, I know I'm 10th gen, now I've obviously grinded through it to get to 10. And to be honest, I wish I didn't, because after you get to 10th gen, there's nothing really left to do on the game. I mean, you can do the challenges, but to be honest, I've done 3/4 of the challenge as well. I mean, I'm running out of burn cards to earn at this rate, and no one ever wants to run out of burn cards. Next up is balancing issues. Now, I think they've got most of the balancing right, but one thing that particularly gets me wound up is the pilot's tactical ability, the echo vision, the active radar pulse, that's what it's called. That thing is way too overpowered. As for a pilot's tactical ability, it's ridiculous. I mean, most of the time, to get the active radar ping, you have to use a burn card. And for someone to just stick that on and use that, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, people cheat and hack games to have wall hacks, right? So giving it free in a pilot's tactical ability, plus it recharges just as fast as the cloak and everything else. I think they've really got to slow down the recharge rate of that. I mean, like, if not halve the recharge rate, because for people who just sit in corners and use the wall hack, it's ridiculous. Another problem that I can see is the tier 1 and tier 2 kit. I mean, half of the things in the tiers nobody uses. I mean, for the tier 1 kit, people are either running the quick reload, the run and gun, or the power cell. You've got the enhanced parkour kit, you've got the explosive pack, and the stealth kit. Absolutely nobody I know uses any of them. The enhanced parkour kit, nobody uses that. Explosives pack, very, very rarely you see, unless someone's got an anti-titan class, you don't use that. As for the stealth kit, I don't think I've ever even seen anyone use that, ever. And then for the tier 2 kit, you've got the dome shield, absolutely useless, just pointless. You've got the minion detector now, everyone runs that, everyone. You've got the warpfall transmitter, arguably it's got its uses, but not really. You've got the ice pick, absolutely useless, because for one, nobody hacks anything, and for two, I've tried it out, and it's not even like it's instant. The guardianship, not really. I mean, if you're one of them players that does not use his Titan, then obviously whack the guardianship on, because you may as well get you some work out of your Titan while you call it in. But even then, the minion detector is such a good perk, and it's so useful in different ways. Nobody runs the rest of them, so you've got, if not more than half of the actual tier 1 and 2 kit that nobody uses. I do like the way it's laid out. You can't have a lot of perks, which I think is good. Makes you choose, but I think they just need to go in there and just tweak and just make things that aren't so useful a bit more useful, you know, because everyone runs the same things. A quick comment to do with the gameplay that you're watching in the background. I think this scrub's coming back with his shotgun, so he can try and sit in that corner again. But I'm sorry, sir, no camping in this game. If you want to sit in a corner with a shotgun, hard aim in a doorway, then I believe there's a game called Call of Duty, I think. Yeah, Call of Duty, yeah, they encourage that on there, so you can go and play that if you want. Also, I would really appreciate, because I am very, very curious, to what you guys actually use. Let me know what you use in Tier 1 and Tier 2, because I know it's a pain in the ass, you don't really want to spend time, you know, writing in the comment section what you use, but I really would appreciate it if you guys would let me know what you're using, because I'm really interested in that. So let me know in the comment section down below. Right, well, that's enough of bitching like a sniper who just found out quick scoping is no longer in the game. Let's get on to the positive parts. The Titan combat I have not got a problem with. I think the Titan combat on Titan combat is good. I think it's solid. I think the mechanics work well. I mean, you do get like jammed up if there's 3 or 4 people in Titans in like a certain area, but you can't really get around that, can you? You can't really design your way out of that, because otherwise the spaces in between buildings are going to be absolutely ridiculous. It's just going to look stupid. So I think the Titan on Titan combat is really well designed. I think the Titan weapons are really well. You've got different types of weapons to do. You can either take out infantry, or you can have like the triple threat. You can fire that through windows, and I absolutely love the triple threat. I cannot recommend that enough if any of you guys are wondering what weapon I use. Also, if you guys would be interested in seeing my pilot loadout and my Titans loadout, let me know in the comments down below and I'll put together a quick video for you guys about that. And as for the pilot and Titan combat, I think it's very well balanced. I think if anything, it's slightly in favour towards the pilots. And the reason why is because if you rodeo a Titan, you know, 6-7 seconds, that Titan's going down. Plus, people that complain about it, saying that, you know, oh, I was getting killed by Titans, they're playing it wrong. You have to see a Titan and think, right, okay, I'm a player, use a Titan. What do I need to do? You need to get up high, you need to get your anti-Titan weapon out for a start, and you need to shoot and then scoot. Basically, shoot and move. Because if you stand in the same place, it's just going to wait, it's just going to stand there hard aiming where he thinks you're going to come out. And then you're going to bob back out to take another shot, and it's just going to blow you away instantly. So you want to shoot, and then you want to stand on the reverse side of the roof, because if you're on the reverse side of the roof, it's impossible for that Titan to shoot you. It is physically impossible for him to kill you. There's not a chance, unless he gets a lucky shot with the triple threat grenade launcher. So people that are constantly complaining about the Titans killing them, they're just playing it wrong is all. People just need to differentiate between playing as a pilot and playing as a Titan. You need to make a conscious decision. Okay, I'm in a Titan now, got to play different. Right, okay, I'm a pilot, got to play different. So you just need to do that, that's all, and them Titans just won't be a problem anymore. Unlike campers, which are a constant problem on every game. Another good point to do with Titanfall is the health system. It's not like COD at all, which I believe is an extremely good thing. Because in COD you die straight away, in Titanfall you don't, which enables you to actually get in gunfights. You can take damage. If you are better than another player, you can turn on the player. But I think the health system is really well set up in this game, really well set up, because it promotes having a gunfight. You can duck into cover, duck out of cover, take a few shots, duck back into cover, you know. It promotes actual gunfights, not, oh, he was aiming down sights, he wins, or he saw me first, he wins. It's not like that, so I'm quite happy with the health system. I think it doesn't need tweaking at all. Perhaps the main selling point of this game and the best feature is its originality. It's a new game, it's fresh, it brings a new style to the first person genre, which I believe we needed for a long time, because COD has just sat there like an old banana. It's time to throw that motherfucker out. We need something new and fresh in the first person genre, and I think this game can bring it. This is only the first installment, so don't expect it to be perfect. Give it time, plus there's plenty more DLCs to come out as well. So let's not all be down on Titanfall, let's not kill it before it even gets going. Let's see what it has to offer, because I do believe at its heart this game is a really good game, and has got a lot of potential. Also, don't forget to leave your comments about what you use in Tier 1 and Tier 2. And that about wraps it up for today, guys. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter by clicking the little birdie in the top right hand corner. This will take you to my Twitter page where you can follow me on there, and it'll keep you up to date with all the stuff that I've got planned, and every time I post a video, you'll be the first to know about it. As always, I've been Tomley, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.